Hello and welcome to What's on the Playlist. This is my explanation of what's on these playlists and why they are there. What you are watching right now is a set of, so far, as of the recording of this video, 4 playlists. These playlists are dedicated to Brony fan videos. Videos created by members of the community and not by myself. These are my personal favorite Brony fan videos, each of them organized into their respective lists according to what season they are from and what order they belong in. That means that I've watched all of these videos and I've looked at them for every detail, looking for appearances of characters who made their first appearance in a later season, looking for character design changes, and looking for plot information and appearances of songs that don't appear until later seasons. So everything should be relatively spoiler-free. But if you don't want to watch this entire playlist, I'm going to run down some of what is on each of these for you so that you have a general idea of what the fan community has created without having to sit down and watch everything. I'll even let you know if some of what's on the playlist has maybe a minor insignificant spoiler in it. First, I'd like to establish some rules for this list. There's a few things that aren't here, and those things include stuff I haven't watched yet, anything that I consider too violent or too sexual for my own personal tastes, anything where the art style was either intentionally or unintentionally not up to my quality and standards, or anything where the voice acting was intentionally or unintentionally not up to my standards. I also disqualified songs if the song did not tell a story. I also disqualified songs if the song either did not tell a story or wasn't something that I found immediately in my desire to share. I also, for the most part, disqualified fan dubs and mashups where the clips from My Little Pony had audio from existing shows dubbed over them. Basically, what I'm looking for in this playlist is effort in scripting, effort in editing, effort in drawing, and effort in performing your audio. Anything that did not put forth that effort or chose to create something that was too grimdark or too Rule 34 got cut from the list. If your video is not on this list and you think it deserves to be on this list, then it's probably because I wasn't aware of its existence. Also, I fully acknowledge that my own work is not at the standards that I myself would have put on this list as having made the cut. Also, this is not a list of Brony reviewers and analyzers, even though some of their work also made the cut. We now move on to my list for Season 2. These are all videos that can be watched without spoilers for Season 3 or beyond, but do have references to things that happen after Season 1. And we start off our list with what I learned today. It's a very funny summary of things that happened in Season 1 and 2, each episode summarized in one sentence. Next is the Vinyl Scratch and Octavia Short Epic Love Time. This is one I wanted to put back on Season 1, but it actually has Season 2 spoilers. I might consider the spoilers Season 3, but I think they're more Season 2. You can watch it with Season 2 or Season 1, depending on how you personally feel. The next set of shorts is all part of the Fluffy Puff series. Not the whole thing, mind you. A lot of the Fluffy Puff series is actually too short to have me consider it for this playlist. So I put on some of the more interesting ones, plus the very first episode to help get your mind set for the series and have you understand what the heck is going on. If you're not familiar with the original Hub animated series' lineup, you may not understand what's going on here. The next thing is Amazing Pony. It's just a song that loops a couple of its lyrics, but it is on here for being popular more than it is for being any good. Then we have the legendary, infamous Buttons series. I put it in here according to the order I would personally suggest viewing it in to get an understanding for who the character is. While you don't see a whole lot of series characters, it does feature references to a song and a background character who were introduced in Season 2. And that's why I put it here. The Buttons series was created by Jan Animations, but was removed when Hasbro wanted the series taken off the internet. Luckily, the episodes themselves are still preserved by other people who also enjoyed the series and had to put it on here. So I've put it here in my playlist, and I've put it here a little bit later for those of you who maybe didn't have time to get into it, who maybe missed it because it might have been taken down or something like that. So it's up here a couple of times, and I hope it's still here by the time you watch this list. The next set of videos are all songs from Season 2 that have been in some way rewritten or reanimated, giving the song a new, interesting twist to it. By that is a music video, and then a fan fiction narrated by one of the people that I sub. This fan fiction focuses on the military of the ponies, and so far focuses mostly on the princesses and the royal guard. I don't see any spoilers there, at least I don't recall there being any. And then the playlist finishes off with Day at the Dentist and Friendship is Magic Prelude. Day at the Dentist is a background pony-centric short, and Friendship is Magic Prelude is a Celestia-centered prequel with some good animation and spoilers in the background. And that wraps up Season 2, so hope you enjoyed that.